So in your vision that you lay out, if you wouldn't mind taking me in your meetings with the brass that wound up you getting this job and us chatting right now, what you're willing to share about the plan at quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. You know, it's a quarterback-driven league, and you know, and I'm sure you haven't had these conversations even with the quarterback room yet. So pardon me for asking, but it is my job. So
No,
what do you have for me on that front that you're willing to share and the fans
yeah, that's a fair
interested?
question. You know, and it's one Jon-Eric and I talked about throughout the meetings. It's one we talked about with everybody in the meetings. And there'll be guys on this roster who will compete, and there'll be guys that will go out and get that will compete. I think it's obviously early in this process. This is literally my first day full-time on the job.
Yes.
I couldn't even tell you where I am in the building right now or how to get back to my office. So I think the quarterback plan is going to probably take a little time.
I bet.
And maybe you could call Jon-Eric and he could share it with you, and then he could share it with me too.
Okay, that's a very fair answer to that question, and I appreciate that. You know, because obviously, you know, this is a question cap-wise and things of that nature that you're going to start to dig into. Philosophically, the offense looks like what, though? What do you think about what the Jeff Hafley offense is going to be, and who you have plans to bring in to potentially run it?
Yeah, I think we'll see in the next day or two who the coordinator is. We're just kind of piecing that together right now, and hopefully by the weekend we'll have all three coordinators in. I feel like we're close. I'll call the defense, but I'll still have a defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
As far as offense, I've been around guys I really respect, like Matt LaFleur and Kyle Shanahan. Those are two guys that I spent a lot of time with, and Kevin O'Connell. I was with him for a while, so I like a lot of those things that they do. We got to be able to run the football. And it has to start up front. You know, it has to be get the quarterback under center. I like the play pass, the keepers, the boots, and the screens, the different motions to create leverage, tying in the run and the pass game, trying to create that different levels between the second and third level, stuff that I think is hard to defend from a defensive play caller. And then it's really going to come down to the pieces that we have and what can we do best. You know, we've got some good pieces on offense, but I'm also a believer, Rich, that you got to get a guy who can take the players that he has and adapt the offense, certainly within your philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
and put those guys in position to have success. And if it's a quarterback that can be under center, great. If it's a quarterback that cannot, then we'll have to get creative and play in the gun more. But you got to establish the run game, and you got to have actions off of it, and you got to be great situationally. And then as a defensive guy, I want someone that's going to hunt explosives, because everything I do on every single situation on defense is to eliminate explosives. And I think on offense, that's how you score points. So I gave you a lot of stuff, but those are the things I believe in.
I appreciate that. And I did hear the word competition moments ago. Is that your plan, that there will be a quarterback competition in Jeff Hafley's first go at it here in Miami?
I think there has to be, you know, regardless of who's here. I mean, I think that's important at all positions. And you can tell me that's coach talk, and part of that is coach talk. So let's be honest. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do see that there's going to be competition at the quarterback position and at all levels.
Okay. And then a couple more for you here, Jeff Hafley on the Rich Eisen Show. What did you pick up from Matt LaFleur that you think you're going to be able to implement? Because obviously he's in the play sheet and coaching, and that's a lot, as you know, to do in real time, and that's something that you're going to have to do with a challenge flag and on you, you know. So what'd you pick up, or who might you reach out to on that front to get ready for the
Yeah,
crucible?
well, I do have some experience,
Yep.
and I'll give you a quick fun story. So
Sure.
my first game ever as a head coach at Boston College, I'm literally on a knee drawing stuff up and showing the defensive players an adjustment, and I get a tap on the shoulder. It's like, Coach, are we going to go for it? It's fourth down. And I was like, are you kidding me? It's fourth down already? And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to make this decision too. So that snapped me back into it real quick. So I do have experience.
Yes.
I
Yep.
do have experience. So after year 4 or year 3, whatever it was, I
Yes, sir.
finally figured out that I had to get ready to tell him when to go for it. And I got way better at it. But
Okay.
I did see Matt do it, and I did see Kyle do it.
Yep.
I think it's important for me to have a defensive coordinator who knows my system very well and can implement that all off season while I am the head coach, and I kind of engulf myself with this team and in all 3 phases. And that person will be someone that I rely on throughout the game as well. so I can work together with them, kind of like both Matt and Kyle have had.
Yep.
So I think those experiences, along with my own, will help me for sure.
All right. Do you and Matt go to the same barber in Green Bay? Did you?
Like all joking aside, we do go to the same barber. I mean, that's unbelievable. How'd you know that?
I don't know, Jeff. I'm fixated on hair and people who have it and what they do with it because I used to do that. To be honest with you, so that's what I was wondering.
We do. We go to the same barber. He comes to the office once a week and cuts both mine and Matt's hair. So I'm gonna have to find a barber down here unless that guy wants to move, and then Matt will have to find a new barber, and he won't be very happy because Matt's got pretty cool hair.
That's what I figured.
Great, man. This is probably one of the most fun
good
TV interviews I'll tell you I've done in a long time. I gotta come on. Hopefully you guys will have me back because this is actually enjoyable.
Be careful, Jeff, because I take that sort of stuff literally, and I will in fact reach out for it. I kind of feel that way. But in the meantime, good luck getting back to your office. I guess I should say that.
I appreciate it. Thanks for listening. That means you're actually listening to me, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just text us to make sure you get back okay.
Yeah, should we do that?
Yeah.
It's sort of like, we feel like we're emotionally invested now.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's part of the trust, you know what I mean? That's part of the relationship here, you know what I mean?
And I hope you believe that I will get back to my office as well.
And that you will come back when I ask. That could be Coach Speak too. I've been around the block.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.